And we're back. The following contest, depending on disagreeing on for it to matter, is for the TDOW Heavyweight Championship. First presenting the challenger, this guy, the Nate Damn Z. And the champion,
King Blackbird. Almost lost my
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania! It's here. Doesn't feel like it should be.
Yeah?
Because it felt like, for all the build, it feels like this just happened out of nowhere. Like I'm processing that it's April still. Like, oh yeah, it's April 1st.
Oh, hilarious joke.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha, April Fool's joke, blah blah blah. So anyway, let's talk about the two-night WrestleMania, which is going to be the thing going forward, apparently.
Yeah, well, we all knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, I think
I personally don't mind.
Yeah, it's just, I think they used the pandemic as the test run, and they're like, this seems to work, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, this is where I'm glad that our Reeking Ding show is just this, punishments, and when we remember to do a paper review, because I really hope the guys over at Cultaholic and What Culture, like, can find time to sleep and eat. I feel bad for them. They got so much stuff they have to do.
Yeah.
We could do that too and get views, but also we have, work.
Yeah.
We have like 9 to 5 or whatever jobs, and it's a lot to cover.
Yeah.
Also, as we determined, we're kind of bad at this.
We are very bad at this. Thanks for watching.
Yay!
We appreciate you.
All 5 of you. Anyway, night 1 of WrestleMania. Supposedly, because he keeps going back and forth on what's going to be on what night. So
this year seems to be a bit of a mess, honestly.
I just hope that this year we disagree on more than just 3 matches.
Well, we'll get to that.
But we did call all of night 1 perfectly last year.
Yeah, I really wish I bought a lottery ticket.
Man, that was amazing. Alright, so what we got now? First up, The Miz and Logan Paul versus the Mysterios.
Okay, see, this is what I mean when I say we're going to get to that when it comes to the disagreement. I am just going to outright disagree with you. Like, I'll let you pick first, and then I will pick on the opposite for a lot of these. Because, one, I got to have a chance of getting the title back. And as mentioned in other videos, it seems to be the only way I have any chance to do it. 2, a lot of these I really could see WWE going either way on.
Yeah, that is fair. I feel for this, they're going to go... Since there's a celebrity involved, that they're going to favor him, and it's going to be The Miz and Logan Paul winning.
Oh, good, guys. I didn't want to vote for the Logan Paul, so I'm going to vote for the Mysterios.
I'll take that bullet then.
Yeah. As like I said, we'll go. Yeah. I'll go elaborate more on some of them as we go.
Yeah. And I use Brian Zane's videos to get these cards because he has the graphic up with the names, and it's easier to do that than try to look at a website that has the information, because just the way sites are designed now with paywalls and ads and shit. This match, it's real simple, but he said so little I barely got time to write it down. Drew McIntyre versus Baron Corbin. Or Happy Corbin, excuse me. And he was like, who the hell cares? Why is this happening? I think it's going to be Drew. Because it is WrestleMania, and they made a big point of saying how Happy Corbin's been on a winning streak, and what dies at WrestleMania.
Yeah. That's like the exact point I was about to make. Yeah. They've just been harping home that he's been undefeated since becoming Happy Corbin. And and they got to put Big Daddy Drew back in the title picture at some point, so that's probably going to be the road to that.
Speaking of which, and Cultaholic, when I was watching Pachiti's live stream there, I missed the result, but he said later the person who won the armbar, Madcap Moss.
Oh.
So now both he and Corbin have won it, I feel that might come up. Now they have kind of been so in dissension between those two, so maybe that'll play into Corbin losing.
Okay.
Alright, the Usos versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs for the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
Yeah, and this is one where I can honestly see them going either way. Maybe they want to keep the bloodline strong. Maybe they want to put it on Boogs and Nakamura to recreate tension among the bloodline. So whatever you pick, I pick the opposite.
I think they're going to keep the bloodline strong, because I went back and forth a lot, but I think they are going to keep it on the Usos.
Okay.
So...
Alright, well, I'll go with Boogs and Nakamura.
All right.
With the power of rock!
This one I think we're going to agree on. But, Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's title. I gotta go with Bianca.
Yeah, okay, not only am I going to go with Bianca, but I don't want it to be a 30-second squash like people have been talking. I want the match we should have gotten at SummerSlam. I want them to bring the fucking house down, as we know they can. But either way, fix what you fucking did, give it to Bianca.
Yeah.
We love Becky, she'll be fine, she can give it to her again some other time, give it back to Bianca, she's more than earned it.
I kind of want the squash match just to, bring... It's like poetry. It rhymes. But, I also do want to see them have just a drag-down fight. So, and going from that to the next one, Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's title. Man, it's just... What a difference a couple years makes. I used to really enjoy Ronda, and then I found out other stuff. And even if you ignore that shit... She just doesn't seem like she wants to be there this time around.
Yeah, she's been... Well, first of all, her going after Charlotte doesn't make any sense.
No.
This has to be a Fox thing.
Yeah.
Second of all, why are they doing both women's champions on one night?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, this is something that's like, I was actually... Part of the reason I'm actually kind of for the two-night WrestleMania is with them having two Royal Rumbles, both the woman... winner and the men winner keep talking about how I'm going to have the main event at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I'm going to have the main event at WrestleMania. One of you always ended up having to be the liar.
Yeah.
Two-night WrestleMania fixes that. And in fact, last year, that's what they did.
It was great.
We had Bianca versus Sasha, then Edge versus Daniel versus Roman, each on a different night. That's what it should be. So why are you doing this? Why are you fucking it up?
Because it's WWE, and that's what they do. But there's also could change, on the day. So.
Yeah.
But
either way, I think it's got to go with Ronda. Go with Ronda. I mean, I don't care about this match. I've lost interest in both of these wrestlers. Yeah. But again, I think the fact that Ronda's going after Charlotte all is Fox meddling. They want the big name on their show. They're going to give her the big title.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
So we're doing great on this disagreeing thing. Seth versus it's gonna be Cody. Yeah. It's gotta be. But there are rumors Shane is back.
Do we want to make it like a different point? We try to guess someone.
I don't know. That could be fun.
I mean, I don't know who else it would be besides Cody, so I wouldn't know who to pick.
I like the way they're it's an open secret, but I like the way they're messing with it. And there's rumors Cody might back out and things. So I feel it's all trying to swerve us, so we don't know. But sometimes the obvious choice is
with Twitter doing its weird thing. I've been seeing a lot of Seth's tweets, and he's tweeting stuff like WrestleMania, but it's a gif of Ali or a gif of Shane McMahon. So even he's trying to mess with us. So
I think it's going to be Cody, and Cody's going to win. But if I want a very outrageous, off-the-wall pick that's not Shane McMahon, which is the obvious other choice, you know who else has been seen around WrestleMania, has been photographed there, and who's been away for a while? Bayley!
I would love that.
And it doesn't have to be a match. I know they don't do intergender things, but just them having a laugh off. Yeah. That's all I need. So there's my outrageous pick. It's not Cody.
I'll go with Cody for the mystery component, but I will go with Seth to win. Again, if no other reason than we need. I don't think it'll happen. Yeah. If it's Cody, if they somehow got Cody back and he is the mystery opponent, he's got to win.
Yeah.
But
it is Vince.
There's that, but also for the sake of disagreement and having a chance.
So what may possibly be the main event, again, this is up in the air, but not a match, but the KO show with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, Stone Cold's going to open a can of whoop.
Oh yeah, he is. Whether it's going to be a brawl, it's not going to be a full match, but it might be a brawl, but the night's going to end with Stone Cold giving him a stunner and then drinking beer.
And maybe getting in his face and doing his thing with the head.
Yeah. That's gonna happen, and that's the way. And that's why it should be the main event, because that'll send people home happy, especially in Texas.
Yeah.
So, all All right, night 2.
Yeah.
We're going to start off with a match that just kind of happened, and as the other two went out, they kind of blew their load on this already, of Bobby Lashley versus Omos.
And this is, again, where we're going back to my point where I literally could see it going either way, because on one hand, Bobby just came back. The crowd's starting to root for him. They might want to make him face, so he might get it. But also go on to see them wanting to keep Omos indestructible, final boss type.
Well, they went
deals.
off like, how could anyone get Omos off his feet? And Bobby already did that. Unless they want to go for Bobby doing a Hulk Hogan and body slamming him.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with Omos.
Okay, then I'll go with Bobby.
Yeah, because I think Bobby could take the pain and be okay, and then continue to build the monster that is Omos.
Yeah.
Alright, and this one we have like a 3-way chance. RK Bro versus Street Profits versus Alpha Academy for the Raw Tag Team title.
Yeah, this is one where I have no idea where they're going to go.
I don't know why. I'm probably going to be wrong. I'm feeling Alpha Academy on this one.
Okay, I was leaning toward the Street Profits anyway.
Alright, but you think RK Bro is going to lose it? Either way, we think they're going to lose tonight.
Yeah, I didn't really think that far ahead, but...
Yeah.
Just, I like of the 3 teams, I like Street Profits the most, and so...
Alright. Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory. Man, I've been going back and forth on this one. I think, like, for a while I almost thought Austin, but no, I think it's gonna be Pat. Because Austin has been one-upping him a lot, so I gotta go with SmackDown Pat.
Well, that's actually a thing I wanted to ask, because it's one of those things where, like, they act like NXT doesn't count.
Yeah.
I'm aware of 2 matches Pat McAfee had in NXT. He lost both of them, didn't he?
I'm trying to remember, and I watched them.
I want to say he lost his first match with Adam Cole.
Yeah.
But we were both just really impressed that it was, wow, that's his first wrestling match. Holy crap.
Yeah, because it was the...
But I want to say he lost.
Yeah, he might have, so...
But yeah, I'll go with Austin Theory to disagree.
Alright. Now this one is Selena Vega and Carmella versus Banks and Naomi versus Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan versus Natalya and Shayna Baszler for the women's tag titles. Just thrown together because they want to put those titles on the thing.
Good Lord.
What a
That's just thrown together. But I'm going to go with my new girls because I love the rockin' tag team name, Live for Brutality.
Alright, I'm going to go with Sasha Banks and Naomi.
Okay.
It seems like the only reason they care, when they really care about the belts, is when it's on Banks in some way.
Yeah.
So...
And she's like one of the original champions for those titles, so...
But still, yeah, like, that's a lot of thrown together teams.
That was just...
But like I said...
Oh, wait, yeah, I kind of cut you off, but is Natalya and Sonya in there? Or is it just the 3?
It's Natalya and Shayna.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, they're in there. It's a fatal 4-way.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, at least Liv and Ripley are, like, leaning into it and really being a team. They have a name and gear and things, so yeah. Okay, and Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville in the Anything Goes match.
Again, this is part of why I'm doing what I'm doing. I mean, before the Royal Rumble, I would have said this is obviously going to be Knoxville.
Yeah.
But what did we say when we were doing the prediction video for the Rumble? Knoxville's obviously going to eliminate Zayn.
Yeah.
But the opposite happened. Also, last time Zayn was in a well, not the last time. The crowdless WrestleMania when it was Daniel Bryan versus Sami for the IC title.
Yeah.
You and I were both, well, it's obviously going to be Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
But Sami retained.
Right.
So I could see it going either way.
Alright, well, I'm going to go with Johnny Knoxville again for the celebrity role that they love to do. Apparently he said Johnny Knoxville's had some problems, so they might not be totally crazy, but I feel shenanigans are definitely going to happen.
I think this will be fun either way, but in that case, I will go with Sami.
Alright. Edge versus AJ Styles, and I am obviously going for Edge. I gotta go with Edge.
This is going to be an interesting...
his mountain of omnipotence.
Okay, credit to Edge that he could take such a lame title and make it work.
Yes.
But yeah, and again, for the sake of disagreeing, I will go with AJ Styles.
All right.
This is going to be a banger.
Yes. And that brings us to the main event of night 2, which is another one they really could go either way. Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for about the 7th time.
Okay.
Winner takes all.
So, story-wise, it has to be Roman. Because it doesn't matter that both of their alignments have shifted. If it's back to Brock, we're just back to where we were when I started watching wrestling. And nobody wants that. The story here needs to be Roman finally putting Brock behind him. Finally saying, I have slain the beast. I really am in God mode. No one can touch me. I'm curious about the title unification thing, because before that part I was going to say Roman's going to win and then he's just going to throw away the WWE title like it's trash, like he did when he used it as a weapon.
Yeah.
But... so I'm interested about the title unification thing, but either way, my pick is Roman.
I am also going with Roman. I could see them put it on Brock, but
and I'm afraid of that, honestly.
But I think the main reason they wouldn't is that they want to make this the title. They're finally unifying and making one title, one champion. As fun as Brock has been, God bless them.
Oh yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Great. And how they go back to him. He is still, at the very end of the day, a part-timer. He disappears a lot. They're going to want the one true champion to be there, and that's going to be Roman.
Yeah.
He's going to be on the show. He's going to wrestle on the show. So
even if he doesn't wrestle on TV, he's still going to show up and talk shit about people.
Yeah. So that's why I think it's going to be Roman.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll remember to mark those later, but I won't. So let's talk about punishment.
Yeah.
So I've been thinking about this one because. Again, we record while SmackDown's on, but immediately after SmackDown is the Hall of Fame ceremony, and I definitely want to watch that, because the Steiners are being inducted, and everyone wants to watch Scott Steiner with a live mic. In general, is fun to see, but he has gone on record many times saying he hates the Hall of Fame. It's really stupid. Said bad thing about Triple H and Stephanie. But I will agree with him, the reason he hates it is he thinks it should be a real building you can go to.
I assumed it wasn't until you told me about that.
Yeah. No, it's just a thing they do. You can go online, I think, and look at it, but mostly it's just the ring and the pomp and circumstance. So, but in honor of that, and him having a mic, for those in the know, there's the infamous Steiner Math promo from TNA, before one of their pay-per-views. Also, though, it is WrestleMania, so I feel we gotta have to do something WrestleMania related. There's the infamous Hulk Hogan WrestleMania 4, I looked it up, 4, where he goes on this gigantic, mindless tirade about when he's fighting Andre again, and for a whole year, all the Hulkamaniacs, I wonder if he did really get giant Andre up, so this time he's going to definitively slam Andre and break the fault line open. It's ridiculous. So, it's going to be one of those two promos. And at first I was going to put up a poll on Twitter, but no. We're going to let fate decide.
Okay.
The winner will flip a coin to decide for the loser which promo they have to recite.
Okay. On one hand, like, the Ultimate Warrior one did end up being a lot of fun, but I just, like, I don't know, something about these two, I'm filled with dread and trepidation. I don't even know if I said that right.
Well, you see, though, it's we do have a 50-50 chance, but I'm a genetic freak, so you guys do a 33 1/3 chance. That's just part of it. It's glorious. God bless Scott Steiner.
Right.
Hulkamania, though, the Hulk one also brings up Trump a lot, because that's when Trump Tower was there. Thank God Trump's a Hulkamaniac.
Probably.
Alright, so those are our predictions. This will go live tonight on Friday, April 1st.
Yeah.
So hopefully someone gets to watch
Wacky hijinks!
Before everything starts. There's going to be a load of wrestling. I'm going to watch Stand and Deliver. You'll be at work.
Yeah.
And then
I haven't finished this week's Raw yet.
A 2-hour pre-show that does not include the Battle Royal, so I have no idea what the fuck they're going to do. Maybe things will be added. We'll deal with it then. And then 2 nights of WrestleMania. Lots of wrestling. And at some point, probably should watch SmackDown.
Yeah.
So,
not to mention catching up all the other shows we watch.
Yeah. So, let's enjoy some wrestling.
Yeah. See you guys.